but only for Snake.
Gunner.
I mean, you need a Snake counter pick.
It kind of baffles me. What do you even do as Yoshi in this matchup?
I don't know,
Wow.
but Burst has made it work in the past, so
I guess a lot of nickel and diming, you know, taking advantage of that insane airspeed, just taking what you can get whenever you can get it, right?
I don't know exactly how Yoshi's double jump armor mechanics work. I don't know if it's knockback or damage based, but you can double jump armor through Smash Art Fair, which is one big thing at Ledge.
Oh yeah, that's huge. That's definitely huge. And you know, this is somebody, I say this now, Burst is somebody who should not get hit by the up smash at Ledge.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know the one.
I don't think Burst has ever been hit by that.
There's a first time for everything though.
There is.
Tell you what, if it happens, the next round's on me, you know?
If it happens, the crowd's going wild. Alright, and already 79%, and that's kill percent for Shulk when he gets into that Smash Art. But ready, back into his speed art. Eli wasn't going to take too much risk in Smash. He missed his 2 swings and was ready. He didn't want to die early himself.
Burst? Oh, okay.
Strong
yeah,
hit backslash, but in shield art.
If that's Smash Art, that's a different story.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, there it is again. I was going to say, when Eli is in Smash Art and he's also at high percent himself, you'll only see him swing out 1 or 2 moves before going. Yeah, getting his double jump, getting clipped fair, and then, I mean, Yoshi out of a double jump, you can't really do much there.
But he uses air dodge already, too, so...
Yeah, and I don't think Yoshi has a particularly good air dodge, if I'm correct. I might be wrong on that.
Well, it was just a really bad angle.
Yeah.
You know, had to use the...
It's kind of like right underneath the ledge.
Yeah. It's tough. But before I was rudely interrupted by him losing his first stock, I was going to say Burst is actually doing a really good job of just playing around Shulk. Right?
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a matchup we see here in Ontario a lot, so both these players really just know what each other are looking for and have all this matchup practice against each other.
Ooh.
Eli gonna go a little low, but still able to make it even in shield art, and Burst catching the jump from ledge with the up air, only taking 18%, and this is a very close game. 3 minutes in already. This could be a long one.
3 minutes in? Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean...
Where did the time go?
Like, you gotta use something to get away from the arts, and that something could be just time.
Just waiting, right? Well, I don't want to be over there with Shulk.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't want any part of what he's doing over there.
I mean, you don't want to interact with him when he has shield because you're not going to win those interactions. You don't want to be near him when he has bust or smash.
No.
Jump, he goes into not very often. Then, I mean, speed is going to be really the only one where you see them running at each other.
Yeah, and I haven't seen the speed too much.
Yeah, I mean, Eli will use it when he has it, but if he knows he's not going to be able to find an opening with it, he'll just cancel it.
Yeah, and that makes sense. But, ooh, okay. That was almost really bad because the double jump was almost finished. You know, Eli's still in
Smash.
in that situation. Could have been a kill, maybe at 70. I don't know, but
yeah, you're gonna be able to up B out of shield. Yeah, nice. I think 20% or so that was from the Buster Air Slash.
that's big damage.
And yeah, going to shield art, not gonna die just yet. But now at ledge without shield art could be a little scary. But the get up attack, gonna be able to get him out of the corner now. Eli looking for his kill at ledge. Big fair on the get up attack.
This is going to be back and forth. Yeah.
Yep, and there's the up air.
And that's something that Burst has been going for pretty much every time we see Elijmin like at high percent. Because you know that, basically knows that that jump from ledge is coming, and that Yoshi up air is so strong, so good.
Well,
Yoshi's a menace.
The thing is, kind of just with Shulk in general, is jump is very often used like between stocks, trying to stall invincibility. And what's a Shulk going to do when he has jump art on?
Jump.
He's going to jump. So Burst knows that, and he's able to catch out those jumps with an up air if he has to.
This is good. This is good gameplay right here from both of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, like I was expecting it, very, very close games starting off this set.
But I do love the way that Burst is playing this. Just very, very safe, very clean. And then every time he gets a hold of him, just taking that little bit of damage, doing what you got to
Yeah.
do. That's a great catch. In disadvantage, a big up smash, and Burst is going to take that game 1.
Yeah, great catch. Eli caught without any arts available to him. Burst able to just call up an air dodge, get the up smash, and close out that game 1.
Burst has been looking for those pretty much all game. You can tell because you know that he's not gonna get just like the crazy string that's gonna take you straight to death every single time, right? Nobody does. But what he's doing is he's using moves like Nair, he's using moves like Fair, and just seeing what happens next and reacting to that and conditioning Eli to do maybe not the best option, right? And now once your opponent is basically what your opponent's gonna do is Yoshi, it's a wrap. Like,
yeah, and I think it was definitely might have been a panic option that we saw from Eli there because you saw him pull up the art wheel right before that air dodge, and it was, oh, I don't have shield. Oh no. And so he had to go for an air dodge.
And Burst was ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great awareness from Burst to catch out of a panic option from Eli.
And the sword not really factoring in as much as I thought it might.
Yeah, I think it's, again, kind of just could be a fact of Yoshi having that double jump armor, but just the air drift, Yoshi's able to get in very quickly if he approaches.
That's what I was going to say. The air drift is ridiculous. And then once he gets in close, just able to use that Nair. God, that move is so good in these situations.
Yeah.
Not only is he going to be able to tech chase off of it, or just... I'm sorry, I can hear the other stream is going nuts right now.
Yeah, the crowd's going wild for the other stream.
Good down B there. Yeah, Burst is just doing an amazing job of not being
and
hit
there's a
by
forward air.
anything. God, that fair too. And this is just really good, clean gameplay from Burst. We saw it pretty much all game 1, just moving around all of Elijmin's aerials, just all of his normals, not getting hit by anything too strong, and then just hitting Nairs. Like if there's a Nair counter in the top left, it's on triple digits right now. It feels like.
And I mean, Shulk, just like getting around that sword can be so hard just because of how big it is, and like, it's not as fast as other swords in this game, so the timing can be weird, but I mean, they've played this matchup so much, Burst is ready for it.
Super ready for it, and he almost got another stock there just off of one of those platform resets that we saw. That's how he won last game.
Yeah, Eli with a Buster and Speed on deck right now. Not going to be looking to use them in this situation, but does switch into Speed now.
Yeah, Eli's got to get something going here. This is like
I mean,
kill, some kind of stock, you know.
It's, you can say a lot about a lot of characters like, oh, the game's even when there's a deficit like this. Shulk, I think, is like the realest character to say that about.
I don't know. Maybe in a different situation, but
maybe not against Burst.
Yeah, Burst is playing so well right now. And it's not even that Elijmin's playing bad. It's just that Burst is really capitalizing off of every single opportunity he's getting.
Burst sometimes just has that mode that when he taps into it, he is the best player in Ontario.
Yeah, and the Yoshi cannot be deterred right now. There's no walling out. Right? It seems like every time he wants to get in, he gets some damage, and he's making it happen. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Eli
against that?
Trying to do his best to find an early kill there for Smasher, but just not able to find a killing blow. Gonna have to go into Buster, try and rack up the damage, find the stock.
It's not looking good so far for Elijmin. Just to say that. Already at 115%, and now this is, I mean, Yoshi's got kill power, right?
Yoshi's got kill power, and I mean, you're in shielder now, so you're going to lose it very quickly after this. Going into Smash looking for a kill, the dash attack, going to be able to find it. And Eli, only with Buster online, though, he has to survive for a little bit, try and get shield back.
Yeah, has to, I mean, Buster's not bad, you're going to get the damage, right? But you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Like,
if you get caught out without shield, then it is probably the game.
Oh yeah, that's the last thing that he's gonna want to happen here.
But there it is. He's able to get into shield art on the ledge and is able to hopefully make his way out of a corner with it. And he does go into speed art now. Has Burst in the corner, and if like 1 or 2 more hits, and honestly maybe a Hail Mary smash or F smash could take it.
Something like that, right? It almost seems like we're leading up to it too.
Yeah, and I mean Buster, and this is one thing you'll see like Eli or just Shulk in general do is like once they're at high percent, they don't care about taking more damage in Buster.
No.
Because they'll do more damage to you and it's gonna matter more on you.
And now we see the Yoshi pressure not as effective
Yeah.
as it was earlier on, even in this game. So Eli doing a great job of adapting here, but he needs to get that kill. He needs to take that stock.
Yeah, but Smash under back but they back in a backslash!
That's huge. That's absolutely massive. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Burst
Hell
getting a little antsy and dropping shield and then turning around in that sweet spot. I mean, you don't see it very often, but when you do...
No. And it's crazy because we saw Burst was in control all the way up until like a couple of minutes ago, where all of a sudden the Yoshi, the pressure, right? He was operating inside that bubble that Elijmin was setting up, and he was the one in control of it. All of a sudden, you can't just sit there and shield after your nair. You can't just, I'm just gonna jump out and I'm gonna start throwing the eggs. Like now, every time he approached him and got in, he was getting hurt for it. You could just see it was like an avalanche, right?
Yeah, and I mean, like, once Eli did rack up that Buster damage and got Burst into the corner, if you're in the corner against Smash or Shulk, especially when you have a lead, that's probably the scariest spot you can be in this game.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't want that, like, you know, some people have a fear of, like, public speaking or falling or stuff like that. Like, that's the scariest
Yeah, I'm scared of Shulk in the corner. And
who wouldn't be? There's like a half-naked dude with a giant laser sword right in front of you with like a Kaioken. Like,
yeah. You know, Shulk is like technically God as well.
I believe it. There's like 3 characters in this game that are technically God.
You know, I've played Xenoblade, but like even if I didn't and you just told me Shulk was God, I would believe you. It's a JRPG.
Yeah. Oh yeah. JRPG. Yeah. It turns out God's just like a blonde kid. Who would have thought? Or like an orb. Ooh, that was. I like the idea of the F smash there. And he went off stage with the fair, but wasn't able to get it. But he's still keeping him in the corner. That backslash doesn't hit. We're seeing a completely different situation.
And I mean, there goes the jump, but Burst able to make it the air dodge on stage still. And again, I'm gonna reiterate, I have really no idea how the double jump armor mechanics actually work. Because sometimes I see Yoshi just go through a fair, sometimes it gets clipped. I don't really know.
Ooh, wow, good catch there.
Yeah,
just caught him poking his head up above the ledge, and that's the first stock there from Burst.
But Eli retaliating very quickly, smash our back air, and I mean, when Eli's at those low percents, like when he just respawns, he will go into smash art because he has nothing to lose, really.
Yeah, and it seems like Elijmin is a lot more warmed up now. You can tell a lot of the situations he was getting put in where he was just getting mixed by Yoshi, it's not happening as much anymore. Now when Burst gets close, he's going to get hurt for it. But as I say that, more and more damage coming on from Burst. We saw an air dash to ledge, and you can't hang there for too long. That's the second fair spike at the ledge for Burst in this game, and that's put him in great position to take
Burst
this game.
ready with that big nose Yoshi has, able to just catch the ledge and spike Eli down to the blast zone, bring him down to his last stock of his game 3.
Oh, no punish on the up B.
Yeah, but Eli hasn't gotten hit on his second stock yet, and the smash up tilt not going to find the stock at 80, but almost does. And the F smash absolutely will, and this is back to an even game once again. Eli is so good at finding those stocks quickly when he's behind.
Oh yeah, and that's something that was missing from the beginning part of this set. Now we're seeing it. We're seeing Elijmin truly activated.
I mean, like I said, when there's a deficit and commentators will say like, hey, this game is actually even, like I said, Shulk is probably the biggest proponent of that.
Oh yeah, because Shulk can kill you so quickly.
He can kill you quickly, he can live forever if he wants to.
Ooh, good catch in on the roll, but very smart to just hop into shield art. That could have been a huge problem.
Yeah, I mean, of course, that F smash wasn't going to be fatal if it wasn't in shield art, but it would have put Eli in a bad position. So really smart to go into shield art, and especially now that he's done it so early, it'll be off cooldown again by the time he's going to need it to survive.
What's crazy is just using that Buster art just to rack up that damage, right? It took like 2 or 3 hits, and it was an even game. And Burst had like a really solid.
But the fair again, and 3 fairs, gonna be able to take it out for Burst.
That was literally just 3 fairs.
Yeah.
3 fairs won him the game. That's crazy to think about. And you know, it makes sense because we've seen Elijmin using shield art off stage so much. But sort of a double-edged sword there, because if you do get knocked down to where, you know, you're at that height where the up B is going to be lower, you can't come back.
Yeah, unless you have a jump and jump art.
Right.
I mean, yeah, another thing with that shield art, like you're saying, you do get that mobility debuff when you're in it, so you can't use it too far out, can't use it too close, or else you might get caught out by something like that. It's a very risk-reward heavy character.
And it's just that the usage of that fair in those situations is just super smart. You know, Yoshi fair and Cloud fair, they're not the same move, but they're cousins.
Yep.
So a lot of times you'll see players like Yoshidora using it in a similar way, because it's fast, it's strong, it spikes.
Yeah, and it's so big as well. Like, it is deceivingly big.
Yoshi's got a big-ass head. Too
Big ass noggin.
Yeah, it's huge. And I don't know, is that nose, how much of that is bone? You
I don't
know?
think any of it's bone.
That's all cartilage?
Like, I think you can squish it like a ball.
I don't like the idea of that. I'm just getting hit by like a squeaky clown with that much force. It's got to be like at least a dodgeball, you know?
Yeah.
One of those playground balls. That's got to be a... Okay, double jab. Tried to go for like a tech chase type situation. Didn't get anything out of that. And now Elijmin basically getting out of that scot-free. Now has stage control as well. But... They're having so much fun over there, bro. I'm trying
to focus on this set, but I just want to watch the other set based on what the other commentators are going. But back into this set, of course. Eli gonna be in the smash art on even stocks, and I mean, one good hit, one fair ledge here should be able to take it, but isn't able to find it. Has to back off into the speed art.
Good nair. There it is again.
Another forward air. Burst has been so good with that, and like I honestly never seen Burst be this good with a fair spike. Of course, Burst is always incredible to watch, but I've never seen him be this good with those fairs.
Well, it's just, at some point it becomes a timing thing, right? Because you see Shulk sort of pops his head up in the middle of that up B.
Yeah, because it doesn't snap to ledge with a first hit.
Right, so you might as well, if you're forcing him to up B there, you might as well throw that out. You're on stage, it's not like you're really at risk of getting hit too hard if you time it right, if you're spaced right, so super smart from Burst there, but he can die very soon. There it is, yeah. Yep,
there it is. And of course, once again, Eli very good at not taking too much damage between stocks, and is able to just even up this game once again.
I'll tell you, last thing I want is to have to jump back onto ledge against a Shulk with smash art on.
I don't want to have to jump back to ledge against either of these characters.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. Because Yoshi will hit the step back 3 on you quick.
And Eli gonna be in this speed art doing what he does, the Fundy circle.
I love to see it though.
Yeah, I mean, Elijmin Nair, like everyone talks about the up smash at ledge, but I mean, I think Nair is the real Elijmin special on Shulk.
I've literally seen him just Nair over and over again in the same spot.
He's done that. I mean, it's -2 on shield. What are you supposed to do about it?
Nothing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do. You just gotta let him rock.
And Eli gonna try and find something with a smash art early, but Burst just playing patient, waiting it out, doesn't want to risk dying at 70. Now, another forward air, but not going to find it just yet. The shield art kind of saving Eli there.
That's going to be huge, an F smash there. Elijmin has an opportunity to take this to game 5, and oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Trying to get back on stage, risky air dodge, but Burst throwing out the F smash. Eli able to air dodge past it. Now the Buster. Eli, he knows he's already at 136. He doesn't care if he takes any more damage. He just wants damage on Burst before he loses his stock, but Burst going to make sure that doesn't happen with the back air. Even game once again.
Alright, so...
And this is to make winners top 8. So...
This is... And you know what? It's doable for both of these guys. Eli's got crazy damage, though, right now. Already 51 off of a couple hits, that Buster, but... Ooh, he almost saw it.
I don't think that one would have killed right away, but... And once again, Eli...
I don't want to be in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, Eli going once again into shield art early so that he can get out of a bad position now, and also it'll be off cooldown later. Just throwing out an up smash, but... Not punished for it too heavily, but there goes the smash art. Burst, a little breathing room now that he's going to die at 70.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's actually not looking great for Burst, right? Because the smash
art's the dash back F smash.
He doesn't need the smash art at all. Just a
dash back F smash going to take it, and once again, another game 5.
Yeah, I don't know why. don't know why I even bother, bro.
You know, just make this best of one at this point.
Just make it best of one. Just say, hey guys, this is game 5. Just pretend, right? Because I'm thinking, oh, you know, he doesn't really have the resources like that, but just caught first jumping in.
So, patterns would show that Burst has been taken every other game, and he started it. So, the pattern would show that Burst will take this game. But I think after a dash back F smash like that, you have a bit of confidence if you're Eli.
Maybe so, right? But I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to talk about the momentum game with these two, right? Like, I feel like I might as well flip a coin.
Tails?
It's a moose.
That's Tails.
Tails. Oh, right, duh. Shout out the queen on the other side. So it's Tails. I don't know what that means, but hey.
Yeah,
listen.
and I mean, like you're saying, you can't talk about momentum in this, and I mean, this blonde-haired kid is part of a reason.
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. It's not in our hands.
Yeah, I mean, is Eli gonna get faired three times, or is he gonna dash back F smash and kill you at 60?
The 3 fairs, that was ridiculous. That cannot happen again.
Yeah, but I mean, into this game 5, both players looking for that winner side top 8 spot. Move on. They'll play against Zozif in top 8 if they do this.
Zozif beat Grape, yeah?
Yep, game 5.
Ooh, that's tough. But Zozif's been doing a great job so far.
Yeah. Eli, another risky air dodge on that F smash, but I mean, he's not getting punished for it, so keep doing it.
You might as well. Oh, here comes the smash art. Oh,
and there it is. Oh, yeah, very good.
Huge.
Yeah, clips the double jump armor and then combos it into the uppie. That was
super smart.
Yeah, very good reaction from Eli and awareness to get that uppie. And that's a super early stock, and that is going to be what Eli wants to start off this game.
It's like he knew. The instant he jumped up with that fair, he knew what was going to
Yep.
happen. Great call out and a great first stock there from Elijmin. And honestly, if he doesn't die here... Okay. Yeah, opted to just go super high. Take your time, you're in. Oh, no, that could be really bad, but he's able to up B out of that. That could have been a fair.
It could have been. But
Or
I mean,
even just an air at this percent.
Eli able to stall long enough to get Buster back up. If he can get like 3 good hits with Buster, then he's going to have a big lead going into the next stock.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is, 70. And
already.
honestly, at this point, like 1 or 2 more hits, and Smash Heart fair back air could just kill. With the full rage. But Burst going to be able to find an air. Still down 75%. Like I was saying in the last set, this is kind of a range where it's like, all right, Eli has a clear lead now at this point.
Yeah, and that's, positioning-wise there, that's a little bit of a gamble, right? You don't want to land right on top of him because he can just up-tilt you, but I feel like in a different timeline, Burst got F-smashed there and I lost my mind.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think, you know, we've seen Eli make all these comebacks in these games that he's won, but I think Eli with a lead, or Shulk with a lead, is scarier than when it's behind and making a comeback.
Oh.
And VF tilt right there, Eli now with a huge lead going into this last stock of the winner's quarters.
Yeah, Burst is going to have to dig deep if he wants to even be a part of this last stock, right? Like,
Yeah.
This has been all Eli for the past couple minutes.
Yeah, I
As
mean,
say that.
yeah, Eli got caught up in a down air there, and I mean, I kind of saw it just running through his mind, just like, do I shield art, do I not shield art? He eventually decided to give it up.
So Burst still sitting at 0 on his last stock. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know, the damage is there. You know that a good solid hit will kill, right?
Up till not going to be able to find the up air. Eli's in 2 high %, and I like the switch into shield bear. He saw that he jumped over Burst, and that Burst was going to try and catch it with an up air.
Yeah.
Immediate recognition, because like I mentioned in game 1, when you're in jumper, he's going to jump, and Burst is going to try and catch it out.
Super smart, but I tell you what, that Buster art is so scary, right? That's the last thing you want when you're trying to make the comeback is you see that guy turn purple, and it's like, Jesus, man, I'm gonna
You see him turn purple, god damn it, I'm going to take so much damage if I get hit.
Damage. And he's still not dead.
Yeah, Eli's building up so many shield arts. He's just been able to keep this stock for so long, but great job to Burst. Burst isn't even taking that much % of his stock still, despite how long Eli's been on it.
Yeah, but the longer you let him cook, the worse it's gonna get. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, Burst isn't taking damage, but he's still not getting the kill, which is what he needs at this point. Burst's been playing incredible after the set, but Eli just really kicked it into overdrive this set, or this game, sorry.
And just that survivability is huge right now because he's able to cycle through, you know, the typical Shulk sort of run of show, right?
Mhm.
Where you're just gonna get, oh, you could be dead.
Yep, till that's dead. Yep.
You're dead. Wow.
And Burst shaking his head, but Eli will take that any day, and he moves on to winner side top 8.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Great set from both of these guys, but Elijmin really turned it on.
Elijmin we saw a lot of adaptation through that set, through both players.
I guess Tails.
Tails mean Shulk.
He was player 2.
Player 2.
Yeah, that makes sense. In my mind, right?